If you want to get online after 50, the biggest mistake is thinking you have to figure out everything before you begin. You don't. You only need 3 simple steps to get moving. What if starting online was not about building a huge website, posting every day, or mastering every tool, but simply choosing the first right step? If you are feeling overwhelmed, know that you do not need to do everything at once. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple starting plan you can follow without trying to build your entire online presence in one weekend. A lot of beginners get stuck because every online project seems connected to one another. You think, I need a website, and then suddenly you are thinking about YouTube, Facebook, email lists, logos, colors, images, passwords, domain names, thumbnails, and what to say in your first post. That's enough to make anyone close the laptop and decide to try again next week. But the answer is not to work harder. The answer is to make the path simpler. So if you have been feeling overwhelmed, that does not mean you are not capable. It probably means you need a simpler order. Hi, if we haven't met, I'm Gordon Deyell. For many years, I worked in the film industry as a prop master, where technology is always changing. Alongside that, I've built online courses, websites, and projects for organizations, and my own passion projects. And even now, when I open a new program, I still have that moment of, all right, where do I start? What I've learned is that the answer is almost never to learn everything. The answer is to learn the next useful step. That's why I started this channel, Online After 50, to help you take the next useful step without feeling rushed, talked down to, or overwhelmed. What should you do before choosing a website builder, recording a video, or opening a social media account? Step 1 is to clarify what you want to be known for. This does not have to be complicated. Just answer 4 simple questions. Who do I help? What problem do they have? What do I help them accomplish? And what is the next step I want them to take? For example, I might say I help people over 50 create an online presence without feeling overwhelmed by technology. Think of it like this. I help X do Y without Z. That one sentence gives you direction. It helps you write your website, plan your videos, choose your graphics, and explain what you do. When your message is clear, the technology becomes easier because you finally know what the technology is supposed to help you say. Once you know what you want to be known for, the next step is to create one simple place where people can learn more. Step 2 is to build a simple online home base. For most beginners, that means a one-page website. Not a perfect website, not a complicated website. Just a page that explains who you help, what you offer, why people can trust you, how they can contact you, what they should do next. This gives you somewhere to send people from YouTube, social media, email, business cards, conversations, or community events. Without a home base, your online presence can feel scattered. With one, everything has a place to point back to. Your first website does not need to impress everyone. It simply needs to help the right person understand what you do and how to take the next step. Once you have a simple home base, how do people begin to find you? Step 3 is to share one helpful piece of content. That could be a short YouTube video, a Facebook post, a simple article, or even a helpful email. The key is to answer one question your ideal client is already asking. To find this, take the info you created in step 1 and ask ChatGPT or your favorite AI source, what are the things that stop or frustrate your ideal client? You do not need to become a full-time content creator. Start by sharing one useful idea at a time. Then end with a gentle invitation, such as, if you would like more help, visit my website using the link below. When you share one helpful idea at a time, people begin to understand what you know, how you teach, and whether they want to learn more from you. So let's bring this back to the simplest possible starting plan. Here are the 3 steps. Step 1, clarify what you want to be known for. Step 2, Build one simple online home base. Step 3, share one helpful piece of content that points people back to that home base. That is enough to begin. You don't need to be everywhere. You do not need to master every platform. You do not need to have everything perfect. You do need a clear message, a simple place to send people, and one helpful way to show up. When you follow these 3 steps, getting online becomes less like a maze and more like a path. Here's your first small action after watching this video. If this helped make the process feel simpler, subscribe to Online After 50 for more beginner-friendly lessons on websites, YouTube, and building a simple online presence. And in the comments, tell me which step you are on right now. Are you clarifying your message, building your website, or trying to share your first piece of content? Your answer will help me create a future video that meets you exactly where you are. If you would like help planning your first steps, use the link below to download my simple online presence planning guide. You do not have to figure out the whole online world today. Just choose the step you are actually on. And remember, you are not too late, too old, or too far behind. You have something valuable to share, and getting online is simply a way to help the right people find it. Start with your message, create a home base, share one helpful idea, and keep going one step at a time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.